Hello everyone!
Hi guys.
Not again.
I got some kind of a stomach bug.
Yeah, I don't know where you got it from.
I've been, when I mean down and out for 48 hours, I've been down and out for 48 hours. So, I always pride myself on staying healthy. When we built this house, other than one time, and I was still up here, I didn't miss any time. I've been healthy the first 2 years I've been here. And remember about a month ago, I got a chest cold, and now I got some kind of a stomach bug. Geez, I'm falling apart.
It's not fun. Right?
No, it's not fun. I gotta be losing weight.
Yeah.
I haven't had any solid food in 3 days.
That's true.
I had coffee yesterday, and today I had tea in the afternoon, a couple packages of crackers. Last night, for the first time, I had a little soup, and that's been it for 3 days. And I'm not hungry at all.
No.
So can you see the sweat? I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, it's like that, 24/7.
Just the sweat is just pouring off me. It's been tough, and we've been so busy with things happening that we haven't gone anywhere. In fact, we had a subscriber visit I had to cancel, the first time I've ever had to do that.
Yeah.
And then even today we had a couple friends coming up to go for a swim, and Wilma had to text them yesterday, and we have to postpone it because I'm just in no shape to have company right now. It's just been a rough go of it, but I'm trying to stay active and get it to sweat out of me a little bit. Taking some medicines.
Imodium?
Yeah, I'm popping them like chiclets. It's not been good. So I've been staying no more 3 meters from any bathroom. That's the rule. So you can see there's a bathroom right there. So 3 meters away, that's the rule. TMI, of course, sorry guys. But I wanted to do a quick video just to let you know that we finally got E-Cook here doing some landscaping for us.
That's his nickname.
That's his nickname, E-Cook. And so I'm doing a video today on our drainage repair. So that's very important to me. Drainage with your land in the tropics, not just the Philippines, but anywhere in the tropics where you get a lot of downpour, low pressures, typhoons, you really have to think about where all that water is going. So I wanted to get out there, and the first time I even walked past the pool in 3 days to do a video for you guys to show you what we're doing, what our approach is. So we're going to show you that here in a minute. But I also want to let you know that our solar is 90% complete.
Yay!
It's almost installed. I've done very little video of it just because I just haven't had the energy. In fact, when the guys were up on the roof doing the panels, I slept through it. They were walking on the metal roof and I didn't even hear them. I was that down and out. I think just dehydrated. So we're about 90% complete with solar, and then of course Prince. What a dog! God.
A handful for now.
Yeah, he's a handful, but we're really going to enjoy watching him grow up. And I really want to do some really nice videos for you guys of how I train him for obedience as well as protection training. Now the protection training won't start until he's about 6 to 8 months, depending on his how he does with obedience training. He has to be completed with his obedience training to my satisfaction 100% before I even start any protection training. But he's a smart boy. He can heel without a leash, and he can sit. He can stay a little bit, and that's just in about 4 days, 5 days. His attention span is very short, So you only can get about 3 minutes of training out of him, and then he goes chases a butterfly. So he's wandering all over the place. I do have a story to tell you about his first night. Oh boy.
It was a nightmare.
The first night was a little bit rough for all of us. But let's get out and show you our approach to finalize all of our drainage needs. All right, today's the day. We're finally getting to fix our drainage down here at the bottom of the property. Pretty happy about it. So you can see right outside the gate, that's E. Cook. I practiced with Wilma about 4 times. So he's our laborer for the next, I don't know how many days it'll take to get this right. So again, that's E. Cook. Hey Prince, what are you doing? He is a handful. He's an awful good boy, but he is everywhere, every moment of the day. He's definitely a good boy. So what we're doing here is the weep holes that we had installed, I guess just for the short answer, was done incorrectly because they were plugged. We dug them out. You can see all the work that E. Cook did already, and they were plugged. So we have the hose here. So we flushed it all out. And that's because when they backfilled it, they basically just backfilled dirt and then, I don't know, 4 inches of stone on top. So did they work? Yeah, they did work to some degree, because as the water came through here, it did seep out, but very slowly. And when the water seeps out slowly, it tries to find an alternative route. So what basically happened was the majority of the water comes down the wall. And then on this side, the majority of the water comes down this wall, because that's the way it was designed. I mean, even this rock wall, if you can see, is arced. And that wasn't easy to do with an excavator. It's crowned. And if you guys remember, the pool is not crowned, but the patio, the cement is crowned. So all the water that hits here, water here goes this way, the water here goes this way, the water hits the roof, goes off the back wall, so we never even see it. The water of the carport drops here on the other side of the driveway, so it comes down this wall. And then we do have some water that hits here in the middle coming down here, and you guys seen it. We have some work to be done right here. E. Cook's gonna do that as well, but this is secondary because we want to get this fixed first. So we have no more issues here. The water goes down through here, goes out. Remember, we fixed it there, no issue. So this side we're calling complete. But half water comes down this way, and it's not finding these weep holes fast enough. And what's happening is it's coming all the way around and just escaping out where Prince is, out the gate. And we don't want that. We want the water that's coming down this fence line to really escape right there, the very first weep hole, or the second or the third or the fourth, and not come on this side of the property. That's the goal. And the original design just didn't work. So look at the work digging out. So see the weep hole down there? See it right there? So it's all cleaned out. And what we're doing, we're now going to line all these weep holes with cement. So we're mixing cement. Doesn't have to be fancy. Inch or two thick. 1 inch is fine. See what we're doing? Let me see if I can zoom in even more. So we're just basically trying to have a trough. I think that's too much. Let me back it out. And just trying to get some cement here. And then we're going to line this 100% with fresh stone. Not this stone that has dirt with it, but fresh stone. And we're just going to insert this in and then just put maybe 6 inches and have it be a dip there. We're not going to be flush like we was over here. Let me take the zoom out. So now when the water comes down here, it's automatically want to go down because it's not going to be flush. There's going to be a hole here basically. And if there's cement with clean stone, just a few inches of stone, like maybe 2 layers or 3 layers, and have it be a dip, it'll automatically dump in there and go out. And then at the same time, how easy will it be to flush them out once in a while? If there's only, say, 30, 40 of these stone there, just simply pull them out. That cement will be in place. Flush it out with a hose. Put the stone back. So that's probably going to have to be done, I don't know, every 3 months. We'll see. And we're also cleaning out the backside here and lining it with just fresh stone as well. So that's what we're working on today. A lot of work.
Somebody's helping over here.
Yep, we got our helper.
Moving around.
Yeah, he's with us all day long. He is a handful. Very affectionate. So look how deep this one is. So this one's going to be a little bit more of a challenge. This is the most important one to work because it really does, the water does come down here nicely and it's tucked right up against the wall. And then it basically comes right here and comes here. And what it normally does is about here it stops and then it starts to rise. And then you can see, you know, like when I take a lot of water out of the pool, there'll be 3 or 4 inches of water above the grass. And then if it continues to be more and more and more like a typhoon, because these were plugged, it starts going this way. And when we get a real big storm, it goes out to the driveway, and we don't want that. So we believe we have a better mousetrap, better design. And that's what we're going to be working on today. I think putting this cement in the bottom will keep things cleaner. Putting the clean rock can be removed and we can flush these things as we go. And hey, are you chewing on Mommy's pineapple plant? Oh boy, here comes the boss.
No. 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 No.
He can heel pretty good. He's starting to sit on command. He's going to be a real good dog, and I'm going to be able to spend a lot of time with him. So there's going to be separate videos on that as Building the Philippines trains Prince. So I'm going to definitely have fun with that. And here you can see part of my French drain, because I was trying not to allow the water to spill over here to go out this way and go down. So he'll cover that back up. So that's what he's working on today. Very nice. We'll get this done. A lot of grass cutting. Just have been fell up to it with the few days of being under the weather. So that is the main project for today. Not sure if that's going to get done or not today. If not, Cook will work on it tomorrow. Then we're going to hit the easy button here. We're going to use the same stone. He's going to dig a trench 6 inches wide through the garden, fill it up with stone, and just have it go off this way. Keep it very, very simple. What I'm also going to do while I have him here, and then the rest of the stone is going to go in here. This is important because this is a trip hazard. So this is going to get fixed probably in about 2 days. But at the same time, as he's digging all this out, I have him saving the good topsoil, because you guys know this is where the sand was always dumped when we were building the house. So what he's doing is he's starting to, as he's pulling and cleaning out the weep holes, saving the dirt in the wheelbarrow and just starting to dump it here. And then when he digs this trench, that's going to create a lot of topsoil, because we'll probably go maybe 10 cm here. We'll probably be down to maybe 50 cm here. So it's tilted nicely. So any water that comes through will just follow that and not erode the garden anymore. We'll dump all that topsoil here, and then we can start growing grass. But as you guys know, we're going to do a gutter up here. So I'm just going to have him prep. I'm not going to dump the water over the wall. I'm going to dump it right here. So we're going to do another trench right here. So it's going to look like this. Trench right here that goes on an angle right to the wall. And then we'll put the stone in that trench. We'll probably go 10 cm here, maybe 40 cm here. It's automatically on an angle anyway, because that's how we designed it. And then we'll have the exhaust of the gutter come down and dump here, and the water will just follow the trench with the stone in it. So we're going to be doing that as well. And then the last of the stone that we have, because remember I bought 2 cubics of stone, so I hope I have enough to put the rest in here and get this to look like this back here, and basically have it the same width here all the way back. See how it goes on an angle? So we want to square this up, because this is the future home of the Kubo. So landscaping, landscaping. Drainage, guys, is so important for those of you who do not live in the tropics. Having no plan for drainage is really not a good idea. Not having weep holes in your solid concrete fence is not a good idea. If your land is flat, you have a bigger challenge. I mean, you even have to think about your septic. I mean, if you're building in a low-lying area and you have surface water, so say you have a flat piece of land and you have surface water and your septic is 6 feet underground, do you think your septic is full of water? Could be. So you really have to think about your drainage. You have to make sure you have a plan of where all this water is going. And we put a ton of thought into this, with the knowledge of the contractor and the knowledge of you know, the little bit of work that I've done trying to understand what to do, YouTube University, and listening to the locals, you know, putting all that together. But you have to have a place for the water to go. Very, very important. This guy never runs out of energy. And he eats a lot. I'm going to have to do a separate line item on the budget for Prince's food. It's $1.20 a kilo. Pretty expensive, but he's worth it. But guys, you know, the moral of this video is really think about where is the water going to go. We're very lucky to have a piece of property that slopes down away. And remember, that was my list. Always put the house at the highest point. Always have your road at the bottom of your property. You wouldn't want to have it flipped. You wouldn't want to put your house here and have the road up there. And we saw a lot of property like that, where the road was higher and then the property was down into basically a gully. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. Because where is the water going to go? The water's going to go to your house. I want the water to go away from your house. So I guess I'm just saying, really think about it. And really finding the right piece of property is huge. And when you're looking at a piece of property, think about the rain, the tropical rain, the typhoons, and where is all that water going to go?